What's going on, everyone? It's me, Natsu here, and today we're going to be taking a look at physical LR Janemba against Selmax. So now, of course, we have physical LR Janemba under Cooler's 200% leader skill. As he, I can't speak, as he is under the movie bosses and transformation moves categories. So I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how this guy can perform here. Right now we have him linked up with Janemba right here, the baby Janemba unit. I'm gonna try and get like either. I'd say I'll probably have the Garlic Jr., the Fat Janemba, and then I'd say just another one of these coolers floating, right? Just so I could try and get a big bad bosses unit with this guy. Now, obviously, if you know about Janemba, he does get stats by attacking in the second slot. He can get up to an additional 66% attacking defense and 6 key with each attack he does. He needs to attack 3 times to fully build that up, and those are pretty impressive stats from the game. Of course, on top of that, he does have his guard mechanic, which is quite powerful as well. So once we're able to fully build him up, I think he's gonna, of course, start looking very impressive. So I'm just excited to see how much he would actually do. I know in other showcase videos, I have seen him more or less somewhat his performance against Cellmax, right? But now we're actually going to be able to see, a focus on him specifically, how much he'll take against a super attack. I think will be very important, as he's one of the only, I think, units in the game that really have a strong guard type ability. It's just guaranteed in slot 1 and 2. A lot of times nowadays we get these units that only have like, medium chances, high chances, etc. to get the guard active. But now this unit came out a long time ago at this point, right? Well over a year, after like a year and a few months. But this guy, he has actually had one of the more impressive guard abilities recently, in recent times at the very least. It being guaranteed, I think is just much more preferred by a general amount of the player base, right? So we have our coolers building up as well, which is really good. Mine especially building up is more important because he's only 55%, so he should be able to get the final attack here perfect. Okay, sweet. So by the time we get to sell max at the end, I think we should be able to have Janemba's passive fully built up. Now, ideally, I see one of the big partnerships that we have with Janemba is that, of course, he's a slot 1 unit for the, what's his face, the cooler, right? But we'll see how exactly that's going to last. So right here we can get everything active except for, I believe it's Brutal Beatdown and then Fear and Faith. If I'm not mistaken, let me check. This is Brutal Beatdown, correct? Yeah, Brutal Beatdown is an attack link. So his defense right here is 290k, which is quite strong. Fortunately, I cannot get the support passive, but that's fine. I think I'm going to keep Janemba with this guy. Well, I guess they're all Janemba, right? I'm going to keep the Tech Fat Janemba with the LR Janemba right here. Just because of the Big Bad Bosses link, I would prefer to have that as much as possible. Even though him and Baby Janemba might just technically be a better defensive rotation, I would like to just show off this Janemba's full abilities, right? And, kind of look at it as a mini 200% showcase, right? Because I feel like if you're going to really use Janemba and want to focus the team on him a little bit, this is like kind of the team you would run. I think this baby Janemba right there at the end, though, he is a very good option to run in this Max Semantic, right? Given you're able to get some dodges off, that's really the best thing you could hope for. Alright, sweet. I think next turn I will keep Gold and Frieza on rotation, and I'm gonna push one of the coolers off, and that should be fine. Let's see, almost the opposite there. Okay, it seems like we built up Key really well, so let's hope that the friend cooler's rainbow and he has a bunch of crits. Let's hope that he doesn't actually finish this guy off. I think that what I want to achieve here is have Janemba build up his stats one more time. And once that's done, then we can move on, right? Because again, Janemba has to do 3 attacks in the second slot. And obviously, when we're at the end, I would like to put him in the first slot. Now, one other thing I'll talk about more in depth when we get to the end is his rage mode. There's a very interesting tech you can do with this guy's rage mode. And you just need to be above 66% HP, which won't be difficult to do because, again, we do have the Sensu Bean available at our disposal. It's obviously the only item we can run here, but still very good to know. Alrighty, So it seems that nah, even if this cooler gets like all crits here, there's like no way that he'd be able to finish off this cell. Yeah, he just, well, it was gonna do like a bunch of additional supers, and that could be obviously annoying, but I think I'm fine regardless of that. Should I keep? Nah, I shouldn't. I want to keep Garlic Jr. low key on the other rotation, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. Alright, so there's that. Whoa! Because we have what? Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, and then Legend Fierce Battle, right? I might do that because, right, Metamorphosis, the cooler has the Slink, as we know, right? Yeah, so I guess if we'll get more support if we do this, but I obviously have to put you in the second slot anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll get this with you. I'll grab all this key with you. And then, what's Janemba's defense here? Yeah, almost at 400k. That's pretty nasty. And then we're getting the support. If we had this rotation against Cell Max, that probably would have been ideal in terms of focusing on the showcase. But at the same time, you're not really going to be running these two on a rotation, right? Unless you're able to really get those orbs for physical Janemba, not physical Janemba, tech Janemba. You want the 2 rainbow orbs for his damage reduction. And then I could see him like that, right? But I don't know. I feel like if Cell Max supered any of these units, we would probably die in that rotation. So that's fine. Yeah, 7 million. And keep in mind, this attack isn't him with fully built up. That only goes in effect after the attack is done, right? So that's something to note right there. Alrighty, so I don't think we're going to kill this rotation, which doesn't really matter if we kill here or not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So now we'll just finish off next turn, and then we'll have the actual rotation I want to see here. If I might play the active skill for Janemba still, I don't know yet. We'll see. This next rotation is just baby Janemba, right? Yeah, okay, cool. There's the Sumac does attack a lot though, for sure, right? Okay. I could use this, but I have the skips on, don't I? Yeah, I'll just use this, whatever. Yeah, can't even use that apparently. Okay. I like tap the screen like multiple times. Okay. Let's see. This KO screen, by the way, is really cool. Okay. So here's the test right here. We have Janemba fully built up. And there's this right here that I was talking about. Okay, so if your unit gets locked, but you have Janemba on rotation, you could use his active skill and it will get rid of the lock essentially. So since this is video, I'll play the animation, right? And let's just use the active skill. You see coolers locked in slot 1. That's obviously not ideal. I feel like these attack patterns are fine, but let's just show this, right? Alright, sweet. So might as well get some extra damage in here. I'll try to save some orbs for Janemba though, just so you could recuperate. Yeah, let's try to bring down these physical orbs like that. Perfect. Alrighty, so Janemba can get some crits here, right? Isn't gonna be too likely to get crits. It's like no damage, right? But yeah, look, oh my goodness, that would have been so annoying because well, if you couldn't do this right, I would have kept cooler in the first slot, and then it would have gotten supered and died there, right? Because obviously the first attack would have been nullified even if he used his active skill. So we technically saved ourselves in this run by using this here. I'm definitely going to put Janemba in slot 1. He does get, I believe, 4 of his links active, right, with LR or cooler. He won't get brutal beatdown if we put him in the front, but that's fine. So you see the lock is gone. Perfect. Okay, again, I could ideally get this here, but I'm going to do this. So what is your defense at, buddy? You're at 450k defense. Let's see, how does 450k defense with guard do against this guy? It'll be interesting, honestly, for me. And cooler is looking pretty good too. Okay, let's see what happens. Double digits, nice. Okay, that's really good actually. And how much do you take from a super? 530. That's still a lot of damage. But would we do we survive here still? It depends on if Cooler gets like additional supers, which at this point he would definitely get an additional super. I think Garlic Jr. is still dead here, but seeing Janemba being able to survive a super attack and eat that is really good. Now, if he didn't have the 40% support, I think there could definitely be doubts about that, about like actually surviving. But I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. I definitely will take that performance. At least double digits from normals is really a good thing you could ask for in this situation. I mean, Cooler is going off right here, okay? Because I don't think we have gotten his guaranteed additional super yet, right? No, we did. Okay, that's fine. And the Garlic Jr. is definitely dead here, right? He's definitely dead. Yeah, 90k. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.